Well, how about this? Breaking today in Southern California, a tech executive arrested and set to make a court appearance any moment now. He is accused of sending secret shipments to Iran's military and nuclear program. Our senior national correspondent William Lajeunesse live in Los Angeles with the details. William.
Well, Johnny is a 63-year-old Iranian American charged with supplying sensitive and export-restricted U.S. technology to Iran's military and their nuclear enrichment program. Jamshid Gomi is a dual citizen living in Newport Beach. The U.S. Attorney for Los Angeles has charged him with conspiracy to violate U.S. law, and he will appear in court later today. Now, according to the indictment, Gomi sent more than 250 tons of networking and encryption hardware worth millions of dollars to Iran. Over the last decade, he made hundreds of purchases of these components for the Islamic regime, but routed the shipments through the UAE to skirt U.S. law and obscure their real destination. Now, he kept his name off invoices to hide his identity, and in correspondence, he referred to Iran as the motherland.
He aided our enemies. He provided them sensitive U.S. computer components for their government, their programs, their systems, and he enriched himself. He made millions of dollars doing this.
The allegation is he was not reporting this income generated from his business in Iran.
So Gomi wired money through multiple offshore accounts to hide his income. In fact, his tax returns show almost zero income, the highest being 20 grand in any given year. He even claimed the earned income tax credit, a tax break for low-income workers, yet he lives in a 14,000 square foot, $35 million mansion on the beach. And the IRS has traced the income to buy the house to Iran. So the indictment shows Gomi traveled to the region about 11 times in the last decade. Recently, last month, he faces 20 years, John, if convicted on the conspiracy charges.
Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, so you got this, what they categorize as an Iranian American. All right, sending, information and shipments, all right, to the biggest enemy of this place right now, which is Iran. All right, and we know that eventually everybody's gonna turn on this place. All right, but this is the treason from within, man. All right, that's going on in this place, and it speaks to the sedition among men, because they say he's what they consider an Iranian American. You know how they do the slash whatever, to whoever is from another country but resides in this nation. All right, but it's still sedition, man. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, because treason, in wartime is a big thing, man. And it was a time where the level of patriotism in this place was so high, you would never see this shit. All right, because these other nations used to come over here and actually feel like they're quote unquote American. Even amongst them, it wasn't, wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I'm not gonna say it never happened. Maybe I'm not privy to, certain events that may have happened in the past that are similar, but this shit just jumped out to me, man. All right, this place is crumbling, from the inside out, man. All right, whether it be a born American or it be some motherfucker that was just his family moved here a couple, generations ago and they here, man. Everybody against this place. When you see this with people that was born here or people, once again that came here or whatever, this is happening at a rapid rate. All right, the sedition among men, that I've, myself and the hopeful elect, all those who believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has made prior to, was basically, just revolting against, the government, protests, run up in a building, talk some shit in the street, and go home, But now you have shit like this, man. He's in direct contact, giving them all kind of information and shit, sending, weapons or whatever, This shit is happening, man. This place is crumbling. All right. all that melting pot shit, you know, is coming back to bite them in the ass, man. You know, it's the reason Yahweh Shem Shah gave the nations their land. You know, we not all supposed to be dwelling amongst each other like this, okay? But Esau being Esau, you know, doing his shit. You know, we gonna be immigrants and motherfuckers on visas and open a store down here and, you know, come over here to go to medical school, man, fuck with us, being American and all this shit. Now it's coming back to bite him in his ass, man. This dude in straight contact, they wiring money. They say this motherfucker, they say he damn old, had a, I can't remember the exact size, but it was a big ass house, but he was on some low income shit on the low, and hey man, come on, man. You know, that's the kind of shit, you know, sidebar, all right, that's the kind of shit they blame Jake for. You know, Jake finessing the system. Yeah, these motherfucking immigrant Edomites themselves and these immigrants doing the same thing. Right? This shit, hey man, Esau out of here, man. This place is crumbling, man. All right, shit coming back to bite him in his ass, man. For all this wickedness that he done, man. All right? All these nations have nuclear weapons. You know, and all these nations are ready to go to war with Esau, man. And they got, what you call it? Splinter cells, I think that's the correct term, in this place, man. Watching your ass, telling your secrets, doing weapons deals to blow you off the map, man. Because that's the ultimate end game. And then, you know, this dude got caught, but think about how many other this shit going on, man. You probably got people in this place in contact with every other nation in the world, man. Russia, China, Iran. As you know, this guy got caught for being in contact with them or whatever, man. You know, telling you what the moves is, man. All right. So once again, man, this place, man, is just, man, crumbling, man. You know, and the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah for, you know, making it happen, man. These prophecies are coming to pass, man. Say it shall be sedition among men, all right, which is a rebellion, an uprising, a revolt, okay, a concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, a riot, rebelliousness against authority. You know, this is all you see in this place, man. Civil disorder, dissension, mutiny, all right, a going apart, a separation, all right, trying to incite rebellion against a lawful government. This is all you see in this place, man. Everybody is against this place, whether it be, I mean, America's allies are still, some of them are still in check, but, you know, Book of Obadiah tell you what that's going to turn into. And, you know, even the folks that live in this place, man, everybody hate this place. You know, and I remember, you know, at least I'm old enough to remember that level of patriotism that used to exist in this place. It used to be, you know, as I speak from the perspective of these people that had that level of patriotism, it used to be us against the world, man, you know. But now they saying, fuck this place, man, you know. So don't be surprised if you see more people getting popped like this, you know, them being in league or having some type of secret shit going on with, you know, what would be considered a foreign threat. You know, these other nations, man. All right? But I ain't gonna hold you. I hope that video was edifying. Shalom.